Well, better late than never. Greetings, geeks and geek girls. It is me. I am back for something a bit new. And also, as you can tell, late. Handmaid's Tale. This is a very popular show that a lot of people are talking about, including my friend Mr. J of Mr. J's Reviews. He's always tried to get me into it. And sorry about that. And I finally got into it. Unfortunately for me, I got into it a little too late, and I was still marathoning the season when it came out. I mean, heck, I just got done with the marathon, which is why I'm a little out of it and a little tired. But I'm pushing through for you guys. So, I wish I could recap Season 1 and Season 2, but we'd be here all day. Typically, I'd also make that a separate video called Playing Catch Up, but as I said, it's kind of late. So, in this video, I'm only going to be talking about the first 3 episodes of Season 3, the premiere. So, spoiler alert, if you guys haven't seen it yet, go watch it, then come back and tell me what you think in the comments down below. So, recapping 3 hours and roughly 12 minutes. So, forgive me if I skip over some things. So, first episode was basically just about consequences of June giving up the baby without going herself. And we see some cool stuff like Emily, which took me a minute because I want to call her Rory because I know her from Gilmore Girls as Rory. And so we see her like a badass fighting with the baby and getting over the border, which was really cool. We also saw Serena go a little cuckoo bananas. And she burnt down their house. More specifically, the ceremony bed. Then we got to see fallout from that with June. Then episode 2 was about June getting assigned to her new post, which is Commander Lawrence Bradley Whitford, surprisingly enough. Which is really cool because I love Bradley Whitford and he's doing an amazing job here. It's kind of like Aunt Lydia, where you don't know if you can trust him or not. But I'd say by the end of episode 3, he's more trustworthy than Aunt Lydia. Which, by the way, I am happy to see her still alive. If only for the fact that that means that Emily didn't kill anybody. But I still don't know how to think about her. Because at one point June tries to help her. And she zaps her and says she should have been hung on the wall. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Episode 2 also saw June learning more about and ingratiating herself more into the system of Martha's, which is really cool to see that side of the world finally, and see the downside of her meddling with one of the Marthas not making it, but also the fact that another one of the Marthas went deeper into the resistance because she was a science teacher, chemistry teacher, which means that she can make bombs for the resistance. Viva la revision. Man, I've been up for too long. That was really cool. We also, in this episode, got to see Emily in the States. In Canada, New America. Readjusting, having dinner with Luke and Moira. And we also got to see Moira and Luke with the baby, which was really cool. And Luke is such a cool, complex character because he first is very adversarial towards Emily because he sees his wife in her, and he is a little bit adversarial towards the baby because he sees his daughter, Hannah, in the baby. So, that was cool. Just, they had that little unspoken subplot. But the main stuff with the Canada stuff was Emily, which by the end of it, she gets her glasses back. She gets a semi-clean bill of health from the doctor. She gets set up for reconstruction surgery. And she finally builds up the courage to call her wife. Which that was a nice, sweet moment at the end. When they just pan out with the two of them just talking. And both of them not caring about what's going on in the world. That was really sweet. Then we got episode 3, which mainly focused on 2 things. June's relationship with Commander Lawrence, Bradley Whitford, and then we got to see Serena. And the thing with June and Commander Lawrence is they're going back and forth. They're honestly not knowing how to think of each other. And he even uses her as a puppet to do his bidding in front of the other commanders, and he even figuratively, that's the word I was looking for, figuratively pulls out his and waves it around in front of her by having her look at all the books that he's written to say, I'm a big shit. And then her stepping up to him. And then finally that ends with her having to pick 5 people to become Marthas in a group of people that are all heading towards the contaminated zone. But June pulls out, aha, screw you. I'm going to choose the best people to become Marthas to join the revolution. Nice. So that was really cool. Also, it was kind of interesting to see the commander, Fred, outside of his element. And we still got to see how much of a douchebag he is, because he's giving this epic I'm sorry speech, and then we see that he's doing it to a lady at I'm forgetting the name of the place. Basically he was saying it to a lady of the night. Which is like, nice one, Fred. Which is really cool because we finally got to see Serena, and we got to see Serena step up. And I love to see her new relationship with Rita, and Rita trying to help her. And then her rebuilding herself and having that like almost baptism moment in the water where she's now a new powerful woman who's probably going to help June with the revolution, which will be really cool to see. And I'm excited for what's to come, and I promise you that the reviews that I am going to review it weekly, and that those reviews are going to be more on time and more coherent and more detailed, because I'm not having to do 3 episodes in one. But anyway, for all of you who did watch this, thank you for watching. Next time you see me will hopefully be in a few hours or so for In the Dark, depending on when I can get this up. I'm gonna try to do the scheduling thing, but that doesn't always work for me, so because I'm still a newbie at it. But I'm just blambling. I'm gonna end it there. Thank you guys for watching. Till next time and beyond. Now I need to go to bed.